Hello friends, this is Satvinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, very excited because today I'll be sharing with you two PNP draws, their complete detail, their analysis, everything I'll be sharing with you. But before that, a very small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video, which is about two PNP draws by two different provinces. And this happened in the last week. So last week, two draw happened, but something which didn't happen. Let me tell you that first. So we all, you and I, both were expecting express entry draw because it was the second Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever we can call. So, but there was no express entry draw. And last week was like we were anxiously looking. We were looking for Wednesday, we were looking Thursday, even believe me, we were looking even Friday. We thought maybe it is delayed, maybe delayed, but express entry draw never came. And the reason, I don't know. What was the reason? I have no clue. In fact, Mark Miller, immigration minister, promised that the draw will come regularly. So why the draw didn't happen, I don't know. Will it come next week? I don't know. But one thing for sure, if draw doesn't happen, what is that which happens? Anxiety, stress, panic mode gets on. So we have people who are at 525, 522, 520, 518. All these files are there and they are just sitting on the fence. They are just waiting. And if draw doesn't happen, anxiety. They call our office anxiously. Have the draw conducted? Is the draw there? And we say no. So, of course, anxiety, stress, panic mode, that is very much there. But I am also anticipating if one draw gets, it's not conducted, the next draw you probably will see even a higher score. I can't help it. Until the government conducts a mega draw, mega bigger than 5,000. If it is less than 2-3,000, then chances are score will be higher than 525 for sure. It will be higher than 525. So that creates a panic. Anyway, that is the important news to share with you, that no express entry draw happened. But what did happen last week was two important PNP draws. So the first draw which I'm going to talk is from BC, beautiful British Columbia. BC conducted its first draw in the month of May, and those who are first time viewing this video or are first time on my channel, so I have previously told about the strategy BC follows, and let me tell you the strategy again. So the BC follows a strategy that they conduct draw every Tuesday. Every Tuesday they conduct the draw. If Tuesday is a holiday, they conduct it the following day. This is one strategy BC uses. The second strategy is the BC draws are always in two draw types, two sessions, two categories. So one is a general draw. The second part of the draw is a targeted draw. So these are the two parts in which the BC conducts a draw. The third strategy, the general draw, is always alternates every week. It alternates with the tech draw. So I hope all the three strategies are clear, and then I'll move on to the draw exchange. So once again, the three strategies are: one, it is conducted on Tuesday; two, it is divided into general draw and a targeted draw; three, the general draw alternates with the tech draw. These are the three strategies. Now let's move on to the draw itself from the government website. Here is the information. This week it was a tech draw and 41 people were called. The score was 120. Now, this is part one of the draw. Part two of the draw, which is targeted, and what professions it is targeting. It is targeting ECE, early childhood educator. It is targeting healthcare. It is targeting construction and veterinary doctors. Now, these are four professions which are targeted. So, and now let me tell you the entire draw line by line so it's easier for you to understand. So, 80 applicants were called. Out of the 80 applicants, 41 people were called under the general tech category. Part 1 of the draw, general tech category. The part 2 of the draw, which was targeted, under the targeted, 39 people were called. 11 were early childhood educators, 12 were healthcare professionals, and 12 are construction workers, 4 are veterinary doctors. So this is the complete information about the BC draw, but this is just the draw information. Maybe this somebody can give it to you, but the next part nobody will share with you because they don't have the data to share with you. So we keep the data and I'm sharing this data with you. So BC snapshot. So till now, each and every draw, date by date, line by line, category by category, all the information right in front of your eyes. So total number of people till now BC has called is close to 3,000. It is the month of May, 3,000 people are called, 2,973 to be very, very specific. So this is the number 2,973. Now, if you look month by month, there is a shocking thing which gets revealed. And what is that? Let's see. So month by month data, January, let me show you with the help of a graph. That will be easier rather than this sheet. So if you see the graph here, right? So you can see January 990 people were called, which is BC usually follows this much people in 1 month. BC invites almost 1,000 people every month kind of thing. But the number fell down in February, further decreased in month of March, further decreased in April. April was just 425 people. So what is this going on? I don't know. So BC is having a lot of challenges. There are two types of problems which are coming in the BC draw. One, which is that number of people who are called are reduced, which you can see. Number of people called are reduced. There is nothing right in front of your eyes. You can see the numbers. It is constantly decreasing, constantly decreasing. Another problem which you may not be able to see and which I can visualize is the score is constantly going up, constantly for each category. And this is also another big problem. So that's about BC. Let's move on to another province, which is Manitoba. So Manitoba also conducted a PNP draw, but more than the PNP draw, Manitoba was in news for some other reason. And what was that reason? So I am sharing that reason with you. Manitoba was in news because Manitoba has done something unique, totally unique. Manitoba's request to renew the work permits of the PNP candidates has been approved by IRCC. This has happened first time in the history. And first time in the history, PGWPs, particularly the postgraduate work permit, so those people who have the file already for Manitoba skilled worker category in the Manitoba pool, so they have approached minister. And here when I say minister, it is the not the provincial, not the federal minister, but it is a provincial immigration minister. So people have approached to the provincial immigration minister, and provincial immigration minister reached out to Mark Miller, federal immigration minister. So Federal Immigration Minister Mark Miller has given consent, has given approval to more than 66,700 temporary work permit holders, which are mostly PGWPs, postgraduate work permit holders. They have, it's a temporary measure. Please remember, this is not a permanent thing. This is temporary measure, and 6,700 temporary workers can continue their applications who have already filed their application. So work permit holders who are scheduled to expire in 2024, particularly PGWPs, and who already have the application for Manitoba Skilled Worker Program in the pool, those guys will get the extension. So how important it is. From this, you can see how important it is to file your application. So don't sit on the fence. Do not watch the things from the side. You have to jump into the pool. If you want to learn the swimming, you have to jump into the pool. You cannot learn swimming sitting on the side. So I always say, having your file in the system is important. If you stand in the queue, you will get a chance. If you do not stand in the queue, forget it. So now coming from this was an important news, so I shared with you. But now coming to the draw itself, the PNP draw, which was conducted by Manitoba. So Manitoba is also focusing on certain professions. Last time they focused on nurse aid. Before that, they were focused on construction. This time they have focused on the transport supervisor as well as bus drivers. So these are the two professions, and they are occupation specific category. So in the occupation specific category, 18 people were invited. Under the general skilled worker in Manitoba, under the general category, 242 people were invited. So under the international education stream, which is for the student category, so 76 people were invited, and skilled workers overseas, 35 people were invited. So here is the information from all this in easy form to understand. So total 371 people were invited by Manitoba, 18 which are skilled workers in Manitoba under the special category transport supervisor and bus drivers. Skilled worker in Manitoba, all profiles, that is 242 people were invited. Skilled worker overseas 35, international education stream 76, total 371, and out of these 371, 66 have the profile already in the express entry. And one thing I always say, each person is different, each profile is different, each situation is different. You need to discuss your profile with us. More than welcome. You can book an appointment with us. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. Very important. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this data and information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.